Hated pageant weekends on the road. They wouldn't have it any other way.
If I had a little sister, she would go into pageants. She would get trophies. That's what would be fun for her, trophies and crowns and
stretch to the side and over.
She would feel nice about that because she worked hard, but it's not always, you don't always win. I'm Stephanie Marie Hauck, and I'm 6 years old. Whoa.
Charlene and Stephanie Hauck are in their second year of competing on the pageant circuit.
You got a cold?
We did a pageant with a local director here. I thought she would enjoy, trying it out, just to see what it was like. We met.
Yeah, but the first pageant, I forgot the modeling and I ran off stage.
You're exactly right. Stephanie wasn't quite ready for the modeling yet and left the stage.
My favorite, prettiest doll is Stephanie. And when I first knew that this was Stephanie, I told my brother, my big brother, he didn't care anyway. She kind of has blue eyes like me.
My husband and I run an excavation business. He really, unfortunately, doesn't have as much time as he would like to come to the pageants with us. He has come to a few and had an okay time. There are pageants that offer big money, but it takes this, huge amount of money to compete at that level. I was very fortunate to find a dressmaker who was very reasonable, and what she did was she came up with a basic idea for the dress. She made the bodice, she did the flowers, and I just finished glitzing it up, adding some more jewels to make it sparkle, and I'm just working on a final fitting for Stephanie.
And our next contestant in the 6 and 7 age division is Stephanie Marie Hauck. Okay, angle. Good.
I personally try to be as objective as possible when I watch Stephanie. Stephanie is what they would call in the business, I guess, a package kid. She's good at a lot of things, but she's not the best in one particular thing. But I would never put her where I didn't think she would feel confident enough and feel, good about herself. That's part of my job. I'm extremely particular in the pageants that we do. I try to make sure that it offers more than just someone standing there in a dress. And my limit, I tell all my friends, 8 hours. If we can't get there in 8 hours, I'm not going.
All these trophies I counted up, and I have 86. Women of Tomorrow, Royal Gem, Diamond Dolls. This one is bigger than my mom. And
one of my absolute restrictions is that there has to be some kind of party, some kind of fun. I didn't want it to be just this work of us going to a pageant. So what we did was I said, okay, we'll find a friend.
Stephanie, she's a very good friend. She's not very talkative. She likes pageants a lot.
Christine and her mother, Lynn Skorenko, are veterans of 4 years on the pageant circuit.
We live in Eatontown, New Jersey, and we enjoy doing pageants together. It's our mother-daughter sport.
I like getting dressed up, getting my hair and makeup done. I like it. This is my first dolly I ever had. And I try to bring it to all my pageants. Contestant number 1, Danielle. And she would come out, then she would pivot. My friend Kara, she wants to be in pageants. Her mom won't let her. And then they just walk off. She thinks it's fun, but it's hard.
My daughter got good looks. I didn't have them when I was growing up. My husband is a obstetrician gynecologist. He's hardly ever home, so this is my hobby with her. You can get a pageant dress for anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. It's like gambling. You get addicted. You just get that fever in you. I was the same way in the beginning. My first 2 years, every weekend. Let's do this pageant. Oh, let's do this one. Oh, no, this one sounds better. Let's do that one. Let's do this. I was gone every other weekend. Every other weekend, I was gone. And there couldn't be enough pageants out there for me to do.
My mom, she won Mom of the Year. Like, wow. And I have no clue why she won it.
step, flick, and then step to the right, hold, step to the left. Now big smile behind your head. I basically got the ideas for the different moves. We would go and we would watch pageants, and Stephanie would come home and would say, well, Mommy, I like this move, or look, I can do that. Really try to concentrate and not copy any specific move.
Throw it up and then turn and then catch it.
And that's really hard.
No, it isn't.
Oh, yeah?
One is you can research pageants through the internet. More than 3 or 4 people put something bad on the pageant board and say, don't go, you're wasting your money. You know, they pick their own, their favoritism. Then I may not go. Put your gown on the other side.
Okay, let me just go over.
Buy the makeup stuff. Really rosy. But I always keep all this stuff together so that I have it all, because I did one time leave without a hot glue gun. And something fell off of her dress, and it's very hard to find other people that have hot glue guns with them there. That will let you use them. Yeah. Sometimes parents, it gets carried away with the parents. If you keep on winning and winning and winning, it does go to the mother's head. Not the children, they don't care.
I think the moms care the most. Because, like, they bash on the computers. My daughter was the best and stuff. They really do worry about, like, what their moms are saying on the computer. And they don't like it because, like, they're their friends, and the moms aren't friends with them anymore, but the kids are.
I keep a computer of how much money I've spent. It adds up. I mean, I spent over $20,000 my first 2 years in pageants.
This one, Mom?
There are people that will take out second mortgages on their homes. There are people who work just to pay their pageant bills. I even myself took a part-time job.
3 pearls fell off.
3 pearls fell off? But it's a thrill. I get chills even now, you know. It's such a thrill just to hear your daughter's name for beauty, age division, or a supreme, or a grand. When you get a grand, you just pass out.
My granddaughter got involved in the pageants, and I'd do her hair and makeup and clothes. The more involved we got in, the more we thought, we'd like to do something like this. And we think we could do a really good job.
What started in the family basement has grown into a business with national aspirations for the Sierakowskis.
I'm the daughter of Stan and Gladys Sierakowski, and they are the original founders of USA Productions Incorporated. I am the professional MC of the pageant.
Hey, Gladys, you need to go up.
It's definitely a family affair. We work very hard.
Is that even?
We pay very specific attention to every detail. We want the trophies to be awesome. We want the crowns and banners to be very high caliber.
My husband started making the trophies right away, because the first round of trophies we got, he looked at them and he thought they were pretty junky.
They just kind of like nicknamed me Stan the Trophy Man. A girl that comes up here on this stage and pours her heart out and wins an award should win an award commensurate to her talent. This should never come apart. You could almost use this for a ladder. Love this. Don't you just love that, Tubing?
Great.
We have the great awards. We have the good music. We want more than a pretty face. She can walk, she can talk, she can model, she has talent, and that's what we call a total package. And that's what a dream girl is.
Okay. Oh! That was a long ride. Not too bad, huh?
Not 7 hours, not 3 hours.
Only 3 hours. So I usually don't bring this much. So, and I don't have a rack, so I'll probably have to make a couple trips.
As long as you're going to pageants, you're in the loop. If you're not going to pageants, you might fall out of that loop.
122?
It's not out there for the general public. It's not always advertised in your local newspaper. The Dream Girls USA Eastern Extravaganza that we're going to be holding here this weekend actually is a wonderful opportunity for a lot of these Eastern girls to make the transition from a regional pageant into a national.
Front, we're going to go check the pool. Oh, you guys are going to have fun. You want to go see Miss Cindy? Come on, we go see Miss Cindy.
In this pageant, competitors pay entry fees from $300 to $400 for the weekend. If they win a title, they'll earn up to $500 cash.
My mother-in-law had suggested that I put my daughter into the pageants. At that time, I was actually attending medical school.
So I was, at first very hesitant, but after she performed in them, it was something that she was really excelling at. So I put my medical school on hold. I started taking photos of other children in the beauty pageants.
The one in that one butterfly dress?
Dream Girls USA is the first pageant that I had produced. I'm very fortunate to have coming some children that are in the pageant world referred to as name kids. Okay. I have a little girl, Christine Skorenko, who's coming, who has been performing rather well.
We're here.
Okay. No, but Gayle Burkett is going to be here. She should be arriving shortly if you wanted to speak with her.
Hi, this is Gayle. It's Memorial Weekend. I've already left for America's Most Beautiful. After that, I'll be going to Glamour Doll. After that, we have Total Miss, My Fair Lady.
There's no way to count the pageants I do each year.
Debutante, Little Miss North Carolina.
Well, to be honest, I was one of the first hairdressers that traveled with pageants like this. But I absolutely fell in love with it. Pageants are just really my life. I've been a single parent. I've been divorced 32 years, and this is all I do.
My circle of friends have, definitely changed to pretty much just only include other pageant mothers or other pageant participants.
We're going to have registration from 4 to 8 o'clock. Right. From 8 to 9, we're going to open up the ballroom, and the girls can come in, and they can do whatever they want to do and work the stage and practice. Going on down the hall. So we're going to close the ballroom right now. Step on that side of the court, flip it over, and come to the center.
It is, as a pageant mother, very, very difficult to say, okay, social time is over, let's get to bed. We've got an early rise in the morning. We need to get focused and be here to perform.